Chapter 3: Vibration, your emotional weather. You are always vibrating. You are always magnetizing. Whether you're aware of it or not, your entire being is emitting a signal, a frequency born from the sum of your emotions, thoughts, intentions, and state of embodiment. Your vibration is your emotional weather. And just like real weather, it shifts, but it's also trends. The question is not if you're vibrating, it's what level you're vibrating at, and whether you are the one consciously attuning the dial. Everything in life is vibration. Albert Einstein. Before we dive in, if you're feeling the pull of this transmission already, hit subscribe, light up the bell, and drop tuning in the comments. You're not just watching, you're entering a frequency. The tribe is forming one vibration at a time. The principle of vibration. Nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. The Kybalion, third Hermetic principle. From atoms to emotions to galaxies, everything in existence is in a state of motion. What we perceive as solid or still is simply a slower vibration, a stabilized frequency. At the quantum level, particles are not particles at all, but waves of probability, pulsing, blinking in and out of existence, responding to observation and intention. This is not poetry, it is physics. In the spiritual body, the same motion is reflected in our emotional state. Joy has a high vibration. Shame has a low one. Love, gratitude, and compassion expand the field. Fear, blame, and guilt constrict it. Your vibration becomes your lens, your language, and your magnetism. It is the silent broadcast that shapes how life mirrors back to you. Science plus self equals emotional energy in motion. Modern science and ancient mysticism converge here. Dr. Joe Dispenza's neurocardiology research shows that elevated emotions like gratitude, appreciation, and joy synchronize the rhythms of the heart and brain, producing measurable coherence. This harmony strengthens the immune system, enhances clarity, and recalibrates your electromagnetic field. Conversely, chronic stress and survival states like fear, resentment, and shame lower heart rate variability, constricts cellular communication, and reduces access to higher brain function. This is why emotional mastery isn't soft work, it's bioenergetic reprogramming. Meditation, visualization, and breathwork are not abstract practices. They literally rewire the nervous system and raise your baseline vibration. Your personality creates your personal reality. When you change your energy, you change your life. Dr. Joe Dispenza. Through heart-brain coherence, you stop sending mixed signals to the field. You become a clear transmitter. Your vibration stabilizes, your manifestation accelerates, and life feels less like effort and more like resonance. If this is hitting deep, pause for a breath. Feel your field shift. Then comment, I am the frequency. Let's amplify the resonance together, because this isn't just theory, it's transmission. Vibrational frequency versus emotional charge. Let's clarify two often confused terms. Vibration is your dominant emotional state. Frequency is your unique energetic signature the resonance shaped by your beliefs, coherence, and embodied truth. You can feel a high-frequency person walk into a room, grounded, radiant, and calm. The energy feels like gravity itself. They don't need to speak to shift the room. The field does the talking. Conversely, someone may appear high vibe, smiling, affirming, chanting, yet beneath the surface they're fragmented or bypassing. That's not coherence, it's performance. The body always tells the truth. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. Rumi. True vibration isn't about how loud your light shines. It's about how deeply your presence resonates the truth. When your emotional weather and your inner dialogue align with your authentic signal, you stop oscillating between peaks and collapses and begin emanating steady power. Real-world examples of vibration. Let's bring it to life. When you feel resentment, even if you smile, others sense the undercurrent. When you enter a room grounded in peace, it stabilizes others' nervous systems. When you're aligned and inspired, creativity flows effortlessly. That's coherence in motion. The field does not respond to your words, it responds to your frequency. Bruce Lipton's groundbreaking work in epigenetics demonstrated that emotional environments directly influence gene expression. Fear literally shuts down growth and repair pathways in the body. Love, joy, and gratitude signal safety, allowing your biology to expand and heal. You are the tuning fork of your reality. Vibrational biology, DNA as a living antenna. Your DNA is not just a static code. It's a responsive, light-emitting, information-transmitting structure. In quantum biology, researchers have observed that DNA molecules emit photons, particles of light, and that these emissions fluctuate with emotion and intention. When you think a loving thought, your DNA unwinds and emits coherent light. When you dwell in fear or anger, it tightens, and that light dims. Every thought, every feeling, every breath sends a signal into the quantum field. The universe, which is order itself, mirrors your internal harmony back as experience. Your DNA is the conductor of your symphony. Each strand hums a frequency that interacts with the larger cosmic orchestra. When you're in alignment, your song harmonizes with Source, and reality dances in tune. The breath is your bridge. Heart-brain coherence is your launch pad. Stillness and presence are your platform. The body is the stabilizer, transmuter, and receiver of the divine signal. By aligning with your inner harmony, you activate your cosmic blueprint, becoming more authentically yourself by being radically honest about your emotional weather. You are not fixing yourself, you are remembering your original frequency. The pyramid of consciousness. Borrowing from modern psychology and ancient wisdom, we can visualize vibrational levels as a pyramid, with shame, guilt, apathy as the basement of suffering, grief, fear, desire as the struggle to rise, anger, courage, will as the turning point, acceptance, love, joy as the upward flow, peace, oneness, transcendence as the unified field. As Dr. David Hawkins mapped in Power versus Force, emotions are measurable energy states. Ascending this pyramid isn't just emotional maturity, it's evolution in consciousness. And it's not about forcing positivity, It's about authentic resonance. You can't fake a frequency. You can only embody it. Vibrational sovereignty. Your vibration is not just something that happens to you. It's something you cultivate through breath, through devotion, through embodiment, and most of all, through the courage to feel what is true. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Rumi. This is vibrational sovereignty, to feel deeply without drowning, to release without resistance, to rise without rushing. It is the alchemical art of transforming emotion into wisdom, density into light. When you master your vibration, you stop reaching to life and start conducting it. You become a conscious participant in the music of creation. Reflection prompts. What emotional state are you living in most often? Do you allow yourself to feel emotions fully, or do you override and suppress them? How does your body signal when your vibration is high or low? What practices, breath, movement, ritual bring you back into coherence? How can you consciously tune your emotional weather today? If this resonated, don't just watch, embody it. Subscribe to Stillfire 1111. Share this with your tribe and drop "I am the frequency" in the comments. And remember, my foundational ebook, Energy is Everything, will soon be available free for subscribers only. It's the perfect companion to this series, helping you master your field and remember your true signature. If you're ready to go deeper, to work directly on rewiring your energy and activating your vibrational sovereignty, visit malikabaraka.com to explore private guidance and resonance mentorship. The frequency calls. The fire rises. Stillfire 1111. Enter at your own shift.